What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Max, aka Hair Guy Blondie, and today, guys, I'm gonna be talking about what happened at Tim Hortons the other day. My god awful Tim Hortons experience. So, um, my dad and I we usually do some walks to Tim Hortons with the dog, and it's just one of those things. It's a nice kind of, I don't know, father son moment. You get to walk the dog and get to enjoy the fresh air, get a little bit of exercise. It all works well in the end. You get a coffee or a hot chocolate or a tea or whatever. Anyway, I had two free coffees. I had a roll up the rim to win coffee, and that I won, or that my mom won, and she gave it to me. And then I also had Tim Hortons hockey card that said I won a free coffee or tea. So I go into Tim Hortons, and but actually before I go into Tim Hortons, I say to my dad, "Hey, you know what? I have two free coffees. I'll pay for it because it's gonna be free." And I go in, I redeem the roll up the rim to win. That goes through as fine. The hockey card one that said free coffee or tea didn't go through, and I'm a little bit confused. And the person who is at the who is running the not the table, the machine, scans the card, and she tells me that it's like she's at first like looking at it like a little bit confused, and she gets her manager, and the manager comes and scans it, and they tell me that it expired. And I looked at her, and I looked at the manager, or who I believe was the manager at that time when I was present at the store, and I say, "Listen, this is the first time I have used this card. It's been in my wallet. I have not used it, and plus I wouldn't have it if I've already used it because you guys would have taken it. And also the card doesn't have an expiry date on it, so technically a company, if a card doesn't have an expiry date on it, they have to own the prize, and I'm allowed to redeem it." And that's what I said. The manager said I was lying, saying that I did use it, and saying that the machine was right, that it was invalid. And I looked at her and I was like, "It isn't. I mean, if it was invalid, I wouldn't have the card." Now I can understand if the card was, say, from like last year or 2 years ago or 10 years ago, and someone kept it and tried to scan it through and try to get a free copy out of it. I can understand that, the reason why it wouldn't go through. But we're talking from a few months ago, so she thinks I'm lying. She's like, "Well, the machine's right." I'm like, "Well, no, the machine's not right if I still have the card." And anyway, she finally, I got my two coffees in the end, but the level of rudeness that I received, and I get that coffee is only $1 or $2, but the level of just arrogance, uh, really shit customer service, confronting me saying that I was lying about it, saying like I was wrong, even though I was in the right. Really? And this is my only bad experience, I would say, at a company, like at a coffee shop, or really at a store in general, where I felt like I was being attacked. And I was being truthfully honest. So the truth won in the end, because I did get my two free coffees, but it was like that woman, who the manager at that location at the time, was a bitch. Like, I wasn't being aggressive. She was actively getting more aggressive with me, so I raised the tone of my voice to match her. And then she was like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. And then she poured me the coffee, but it's like, I'm not fighting with you. This is what the card says. You have to, follow through on what the prize is. If it doesn't have an expiry date on it, you can't just tell me I'm lying and that I've already used it. It's just the level of ignorance of people nowadays and the level of just shit talking and thinking you know everything. And especially when it comes to like a machine, questioning me over a fucking machine. Like if the robot invasion happened, right? And the machine was telling you that you're gonna be fine, and the robots in the background are fucking anally fucking killing everyone, right? Are you still gonna believe the machine? What happens if the machine fucking butt fucks you then? Then you're fucked. But just some people, man. Some people are assholes. But anyway, if you happen to stumble upon this video, maybe tell me about your shitty Tim Hortons experience. Did you have a similar experience like me? Or have all your Tim Hortons experiences have been good? Or have you had any bad coffee shop or a restaurant or just social bad customer experiences in your life, going to a store, company, a restaurant, wherever that is? Have you had a bad one? Let me know. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. I do monthly beard growth, hair growth update videos, and I talk about different things on this channel. I usually film videos in my room. At least that's what it's been for the most part, until like it actually gets decent enough for it to be like 12 degrees, 13, nice enough that I can walk outside and film a video on my phone and I'm not having to always use my iPad. So once it gets nicer out, it will be a change of scenery. But for now, we're in this lovely room of mine. But until next time, guys, have a good one. Talk soon.